So I just woke up and I've been staring at my manga for about an hour now. Here's a time lapse of that. So I've had this collection for about 2, coming up on 3 years now, and I've read a good amount of these books, but I haven't read them all. So the question popped into my head, how much of my manga collection have I actually read? A lot of these bigger series I've obviously read through, but some of them I've like stopped halfway in the middle. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I don't even know where I am. I'm pretty sure I skipped part 5. That's bad. That's bad, isn't it? So today, if you want to join me, we're gonna go series by series, figuring out how many I've actually read, how much is left. I'll be giving a little description of each one as to why I did read it and why I haven't. And maybe in the comments below, you can convince me to read some of the mangas that I haven't actually touched yet. Like, dude, I almost own all of Fire Punch, and I haven't read this. Why? We're gonna start this off with quite a simple one. This is One Piece. At the moment, I'm currently missing volume 101 and 102. I've been very distracted with life and haven't bought manga in a very, very long time. But this is one of those mangas that, yes, I have finished. I have read through all of this. I don't know if we want to count this up here. This is the Japanese version. I think it's Japanese. This is the Japanese version of one of the Marineford volumes. I got this for $5 at a manga convention. I actually have a video for that manga convention. I'll link it in the description. So I don't know if we want to count this. I obviously haven't read this, but I know what's in this, and I've read the English version of this. After checking out One Piece, our counter has moved to 1 volume that I haven't read and 100 volumes that I have read. Let's move on. One Punch Man. So I used to have a series in which I was reading through One Punch Man, and that series died. I think I got up to about volume 17. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bang! There you go. Mob Psycho. So I only own the first 6 volumes, and I recently did a binge watching of the entire anime series. In terms of how much of the manga I've actually read, I believe I have gotten through the first 3 volumes, which leaves 4, 5, and 6 being unread. Solo Leveling. So yeah, Solo Leveling, I'm pretty sure this is getting an anime. I'm super excited. This is finished and more volumes of this is coming out. But that brings our total up to this, because I've read this volume. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I was so incredibly excited when I first received these volumes. I did one big purchase to obtain these all. Ah man, the bulk order was like $500, but that's only because I also threw in One Piece box sets, some Kaguya-sama volumes and everything. I actually got these for a really good deal, each volume being about $10-ish, $12. Now I have gone through part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. But here's the thing, this is a video about how many manga volumes I've actually read. I've read through the first 3 volumes right here, and the first 4 volumes right here. Then the moment part 3 started occurring, that's when I started watching the anime. And that's the same thing with part 4 and part 5 as well. So I actually haven't read through any of these. That is actually really bad, and that's gonna bring our total to this. Fist of the North Star. This series can be regarded as a grandpa, it's a papa. Is one of those things in that inspired a lot of the greatest mangas that have come out in recent time. That being Berserk and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and that is a fact, I think. I put the I think in there, so if it's not a fact, you can't blame me, because I was just thinking it was a fact. But it could just very well not be true. I own the first 4 volumes of this, and I've been meaning to get the rest as it comes out. The series hasn't finished up yet. I know this is really good. I read half of the first volume one time because I was going to make a video about it, but then I didn't. So yeah, this is another 4 volumes that I just haven't checked out. But everything is about to change right now because we have an all-star manga lineup to give us some really good points. 20th Century Boys and 21st Century Boys. That's 12 volumes in total, baby. It would kind of suck if I split those mega volumes into their own individual volumes, that being JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Each book is technically 2 volumes instead of 1, but fuck that. We're not gonna go that specific. We're not gonna try hard this list. Comey Can't Communicate. I haven't read any of this. 15 volumes. I haven't read. That's the first bookshelf done. Now let's move on to the second one, where we got series like Berserk, Vagabond, Chainsaw Man, Kaguya-sama. What else is on there? Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is fucking amazing. A little fun fact, one of my roommates who doesn't like anime, he started watching Vinland Saga because of the Farmland arc, which is currently going on. That's season 2 for anyone who's a little out of the loop, maybe watching this in the future. And he fucking loved it. But yeah, so Vinland Saga, 12 volumes. I remember when I first started reading through Vinland Saga, oh my god, god, this shit was awesome. 12 more volumes to me, to Dennis. Jujutsu Kaisen. I know the final volume here is volume 15, but there's actually 16 volumes here. What? That's crazy. 0 through 15. I've read all of these volumes. That's another 16 volumes going to the red section. I'm actually kind of impressed with how many of these volumes I've actually gone through. I thought this list was gonna be a lot different. I just burped. I think the mic picked that up. Chainsaw Man. This is an obvious one. I've probably read through these 11 volumes 3 or 4 times now. I have a video where I read them all in 24 hours. And then I also did a 50-minute long special video where I was like, yo, I'm gonna go check out the entire series, which, you know, that was actually really fun, but it took me like a month, so. Dude, this is a fucking godly ass series. I don't know if volume 12 has come out yet. That'll be the beginning of part 2, which is also really, really good. Chainsaw Man just doesn't miss. Kaguya-sama. This series means a lot to me. This series is like my baby. I binged through this entire series about a year ago now. But yeah, Kaguya-sama, I have the first 22 volumes. It's just such a good manga. I fucking love it. Oh my god. But here's the thing. I actually own 2 volumes of volume 9. So are we counting this? Oh, I think we are. Spy X Family. I remember discovering this series back when there was only 2 volumes out. I was waiting for the 3rd volume to release, and I was like, dude, this shit is good. One day, people are gonna fuck with this series. And now, people really fuck with this series. The anime blew up, took off. I am one of those people who did not jump on the bandwagon of Spy X Family. I was there from the beginning, but not actually. There was like 40 chapters out when I first started. I own the first 7 volumes. I know that there's more, but I've read through all 7 volumes. So that's really good. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. This is an easy one. I read this. Kaiju number 8. One thing I want to point out about the series is just how nice the manga covers look. They're like shiny, and I like that. But this is 2 volumes that I have not read, so fuck. I want to check it out. I read the first chapter for the first volume while I was taking a shit, so I think I like ripped out one of the volumes too to use it as toilet paper. It was a weird day. Demon Slayer is a weird one for me. I do own the entire series, but I have not read the entire series, but I'm a good chunk into it. I think I stopped around volume 18. I just remember them being, I can't talk about this. I just realized I was gonna just straight up spoil. I'm just on volume 18. There's 23 volumes. Maybe I'll binge it all one day in like a week. I don't really know. I'm really not the biggest fan of Demon Slayer. Please go ahead and shit on me in the comments below. I just can't wait to read all of that. Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. I've used that joke multiple times in the past. I've read 1 volume and I own 2. So ding, ding. Orange. I've read 1 volume and there's 2. Ding, ding. These next couple of volumes are about to kick my fucking ass. Fire Punch. I have read through volume 1. I got up to when the guy wanted the dogs to fuck the girls. Isn't that just crazy? Yeah, that's another 6 volumes that I haven't read and 1 volume that I have. To Your Eternity. Ah, God, I am such a disgrace. And I haven't checked them out, so bang. Hell's Paradise. I have seen the trailer for the new anime, huh? That's pretty cool. That's killer, that's sick. I've read the first volume. I own 10 of them. I know that the manga's complete. I think there's 13 volumes in total, so I just need the final 3. Beastars. I've read the first 7 volumes, and then I stopped for reasons that should be known. Over here, we have Tokyo Ghoul. I don't even know what Tokyo Ghoul is about, which might seem crazy. The Way of the Household Husband. Judging by how I just said that wrong, I think it's really simple to see. I haven't read those first 2 volumes. I just bought those to just kind of like try it out and see if I like the series. I would keep going, except I didn't even start it. So boom, 2 more volumes that I haven't read. Pokemon, cool. Look at this bookmark. I'm like 10 pages in. Oh baby, don't let your eyes deceive you. This is my babies, my $500 worth of Berserk. Each one of these cost $50 and I have 10 of them. 500 quick maths. I read through all of this in a week, which is great. That means boom, 10 more volumes added to the I read list. I know you guys can see the score on screen, but I'm really curious as what the number is shaping up to be. I'm hoping that the amount of volumes I haven't read isn't above 50. That's like my goal. That's 3 more to the I haven't read section. Good Night Pun Pun. This is a very depressing series, and it's one I really actually just want to check this one out, but I'm just missing the final 4 volumes. So I haven't started it. That's 3 more to the haven't read list. I got another one in here, 5 centimeters per second. That's another one I just haven't read. Yeah. Promised Neverland. How the fuck was it so good? And then it just wasn't anymore. And I'm not even referring to the fucking anime either. The first 5 volumes are amazing. The Goldie Pond arc after that is really good. I probably got up to volume 6 or 17. So I've read 17 out of the 20 volumes. There's 3 left. I know, I'm really close to the end, but I refuse. The Black Clover. I've read the first volume, and I own 5 of them. So 4 of them I haven't read. Horimiya. I read the first volume, and then I own 5 of them. So 4 of them I haven't read. So this is the score at the moment. The final series we're gonna be checking out is Vagabond. Right now, I'm actually curious, do you guys own a manga collection at home? And what is your number? How much have you guys read and how much have you guys not? We're getting up close and personal for this one. It's the final set of manga. We have 6 volumes in total, and I know that there's only 5 right here. And there's a reason for that. These 5 volumes I haven't read. Volume number 1 of Vagabond. I have. My next video on the channel is going to be me going over the first volume. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, guys, that was my entire manga collection, and this is how many volumes I've read and how many I haven't read. I'm really curious as to what we're at. That's it for today's video. On Friday, I should be coming out with my Vagabond video. Like, subscribe, and